Welcome back to the Arizona Hydroponic Subterranean Greenhouse. This is the middle of May growth update. There's been a fair amount of growth, so I figure I'd let everyone know to show the progress. As you can see, the greenhouse is filling up quite nicely. It's greening up. The soil bed that I made is getting more sun, but it still doesn't compare to the hydroponic side. The broccoli, amazing, out of control in a good way. The basil right here from seed, a couple little clones down below that I just put in the trough the other day. And of course the yellow Cherokee wax beans, Kentucky blue pole beans, side by side. Just absolutely incredible. No problems with the full sun whatsoever. I gave them a bunch of string, they kept climbing and climbing and climbing. If you notice the back wall here, I put up plastic. It helps lock in all the cool air from all the pressurized air introductions from the evaporative cooler. Here are some Armenian cucumbers here on the left. And here's going to be another clip I'm going to slice in. This is 1 day later, no joking. Male flower, there's a female flower with the fruiting body right below it. That is 1 day of growth. This was not here yesterday. I can assure you of that. And not to mention the leaves are much bigger and it's probably grown 6 inches. I should probably start measuring the plant because it is amazing. They tether up and climb. And I still have this in here. I actually had a hummingbird fly in through an open door and hit some flowers. These tomatoes still doing incredibly well, fruiting, flowering, taking the full sun. Almost every single plant has at least a fruit on it. If not, just vegetatively doing incredibly well. I'll probably clone these pretty soon. And here's just showing it without the evaporative cooler running. It's a little more calm, a little more quiet inside here. Again, the Armenian cucumber there, yesterday's shot before it started fruiting, or that fruit body and flower. More broccoli here, getting more full sun as the sun heads a little bit more towards the northern sky. Again, the yellow Cherokee wax beans and the Kentucky blue pole beans, they all just intertwine together. And here they are, side by side, Kentucky blue, yellow Cherokee. Some of the leaves get beat up from the beans hitting the leaves with all the wind that is created from the evaporative cooler. Very aggressive. I've never actually really grown either of those two. Here again, more tomato clones from some of my mother plants from last year. These are Japanese climbing cucumbers down there. They're not climbing yet. The Armenians are definitely winning the competition. There's some dill that's flowering right now. Hopefully that'll attract some pollinators. Of course, the Brussels sprouts are still going. Here I started my seeds. I'm always germinating something just to keep the cycle moving through. You can obviously read the tags. Got some cantaloupe, bell peppers, native melon, native watermelon. These are some rattlesnake watermelon seeds. Napoleon basil. Gonna try that out. And here's some more Kentucky blue pole beans. Here are the Japanese climbing beans. Never really planted them before. Sure as hell are not climbing, but I figured I'd give it a whirl, hang in some pots, get in some more for the cubic footage inside the greenhouse. Thank you again for checking out my videos, and of course, you can always subscribe.